Opening meant Episode 37. Finalist second Proud Korean Screenplay Competition. Original screenplay, Scorpio, adapted into 123-episode epic beauty spy war. Episode 37, track his movement fast and find the hideout. In episode 36, Sang-wook trusted Jun-tae until the end and was released for 3 days, leaving behind a clue Busan. But the organization had already issued an elimination order. At a devote near Ganghwa Island, Sang-wook was attacked by hyena and fell into an ultrasonic coma. Today's episode, Jun-tae's team tracks Sang-wook's complex movement trail. The net tightens around Ganghwa Island, and anxiety grows over Sang-wook's sudden silence. Track his movement fast and find the hideout. Episode 37 starts now. EP37. Find the route fast. Locate the hideout. Team leader Jun-tae returned to the interrogation room once again. He was flipping through documents, reviewing the case files. Knock, knock. Investigator Yongdi stepped inside. Team leader, please take a look at the screen for a moment. The screen? Why? Did you find something? When they entered the small conference room, a map was spread out. Red dots were scattered across it. This is the movement route of the suspect, Sang-wook. After he was released yesterday, he sure moved around a lot in such a short time. It looks less like random movement, and more like he was using tricks to shake off surveillance. What kind of tricks? He was already caught once. He got off in Kimpo, took an intercity bus back into Seoul. Got off at Express Bus Terminal Station. Then transferred to the subway and exited at Gangnam Station. After that, he took a city bus, then switched to a taxi. Circled around repeatedly, and finally got off in Guro, where his lodging is located. From the parking lot, he took his own car and drove toward Kimpo and Ganghwa. Really? Is he trying to destroy evidence? Or shake off a North Korean assassination team tailing him? At that moment, Agent Eun-ah spoke up. She had seniority, but her roots in the investigation unit were not yet deep. Rather than evidence destruction, people in that line of work always assume they're being watched. And so they remove their SIM cards, or leave their phones at home entirely. For communication, they use burner phones whenever possible. Then why wander around in circles like that? That's also part of tail cutting. Walking, switching to buses, then taxis. Those are surveillance evasion protocols instructed by the handlers who control them. Eun-ah, that was very good. You're really showing your capabilities. When you look into past cases, it's a method frequently used by long-term sleeper agents. That's a solid opinion. Keep sharing insights like that with your seniors. Yes, understood. Yongdae, are we still tracking his phone communications? He turned off the power while approaching the Ganghwa area. This bastard. Juntae clicked his tongue in frustration. Coordinate with the National Police Agency. Gather all roadside CCTV and crime prevention camera footage. Also check if there's any trace of personal credit card usage. We're already looking into it. Anything else turn up? A motorcycle was seen heading toward Ganghwa along the national road. It looks similar to the one seen at Danyang Lake before. Then that motorcycle that vanished without a trace back. Then has it resurfaced? Please take a look at the CCTV photo we obtained from the provincial police back then. In this photo, the rider is wearing a Japanese Yamaha helmet with a gold-colored mirror shield. Oh, in the new photo on the right, the helmet emblem and the gold mirror shield are similar. The approach routes and method are alike as well. So we believe it's the same individual. Keep tracking the route. Yes, sir. And check with the local district office or township office to see if there are any standalone houses. Yes. In the past, when a sleeper agent defected north, there was a case where they retraced a coastal infiltration route, wading through tidal flats for about 2 kilometers. That actually happened? I did a lot of vulnerability analysis back then, so I have quite a bit of experience analyzing infiltration routes around Kimpo and Ganghwa. Then analyze enemy infiltration routes and evoke site data. Narrow down possible hiding locations. Yes. In this area, there's one place that concerns me. You need to get the read exactly right. Don't waste investigative manpower and time. From the enemy's perspective, they tend to prefer routes they've already used. Why do they prefer that? Because it's familiar. It gives them peace of mind and confidence. Psychological confidence? Yes. There was a North Korean guide leader named Jo Gang-chul, who led infiltration teams south multiple times along the same route. One time, when they came back, barbed wire had been installed. Instead of forcing their way through, they turned back and returned to the north. So they're that sensitive. If they sense change or interference, they pull back first. Human psychology is similar everywhere. I'll reapply our previously analyzed vulnerability cards and take another look. Good. And once you're confident, don't waste time. We move immediately. Yes. Team leader Daebom is deploying as well, so Eun-ah, you're coming too. Yes, team leader. The investigation vehicle sped forward. In the distance, a road sign pointing toward Mt. Mani on Ganghwa Island flashed past. Inside the car, Kang Daebom was openly venting his frustration at team leader Juntae. Why didn't you tell me you were going to release the guy we arrested together? You made that call on your own? Is that something you decide alone? No matter how well you know him as your friend's younger brother, this is. Senior, I'm a team leader in the investigation bureau too. I have my own judgment. I'm not the Juntae who used to report every little thing. When I worked under you. Oh? So you've grown that much now? Starting to push back, are you? Team leader Yoon Juntae. I'm not pushing back just because I've grown. I have a plan of my own. That's why. You only release someone when they deserve it. What on earth made you trust a bastard like that and let him go? I told you I'd take responsibility, didn't I? Senior, your problem is you're too soft. Nothing about the way you operate inspires trust. Why not? He said Gillimzong's operating stage is Busan, a man we can't even properly identify by face. And you think that's believable? You really believe that? Not completely. But it's intel I squeezed out of him by bringing up his mother. Appealing to sympathy. Barely. I told you. You can never trust those people. That's their tactic. Let's trust him just a little. Just a little. What was the new name for Gillimshang? That came out of the steganography last time? As far as we know, Jang Sang-man. Hey, Eun-ah. Contact HQ. Find out how many people named Jang Sang-man are in Busan. Yes. I'll check. Lee Eun-ah sent a message to the NIS Identity Division. A reply came shortly after. The response is in. There are 232 people named Jang Sang-man in the Busan area. 232. That's not a small number. Still, we need to proceed without procedural flaws. 232. This is going to make us sweat. Let's wait a bit longer, Senior Kong. That bastard hasn't made contact yet. Juntae clicked his tongue. Honestly, no matter how I think about it, I don't get it. Letting go of prey we already had in hand. Are you telling me you released a spy suspect because of personal feelings? What the hell are you planning to do next? I'm sorry about that, but I do have my reasons. And how do you plan to break through this situation, huh? I'm saying this because it's driving me crazy. As Kang Daebom continued to lay into him, Juntae's expression hardened. Then he snapped, spitting out a curse. That son of a bitch. I trusted him enough to let him go. And the bastard turns off his phone. How the hell are we supposed to know what's happening now? He deserves to be ground into paste. From the back seat, Agent Yongdi cut in, holding up a map. This is the point where the phone signal was lost. From here, it goes deeper toward Ganghwa. It's a vulnerable area with scattered standalone houses. According to the vulnerability analysis cards, there's a known North Korean infiltration route not far from here. How many times was that route used in the past? This is the route used to escort Lee Seoul during her defection to the north. We estimate at least 8 crossings. 8 times? They've practically built a golden route. Everyone stay sharp. Let's start searching from the most likely area here. Yes. Understood. Soon, Kang Daebom and Juntae got out of the vehicle at the entrance of the village. A special operations vehicle, marked Shinsegae Communications, followed closely behind. Armed agents were stationed at every access road, blocking entry points. They conducted stop and search inspections on passers-by. And villagers gathered, murmuring in confusion. Thank you for your cooperation. Daebom and Juntae greeted the officers on site. Police officers responded with crisp salutes. Daebom unfolded a military-grade map, scanning it while speaking on the phone with NIS headquarters. All right, if anything else comes up, let me know. Did the NIS find something? Juntae asked. They did. Something's coming up. What is it? Tell me. Something strange. During the Danyang Lake tracking operation, we pulled all phone numbers that were pinged by nearby base stations. Right. Did any of those numbers reappear? When we ran the data through the big data analysis program, the number ending in 2706 showed up at a base station in this area. So the same number that appeared at Danyang Lake is being detected near here again? Exactly. That suggests a possible correlation. Dig deeper. Could that be the number used by the Yamaha motorcycle rider? Very likely. Have it checked. Yes. There's a standalone house listed on the vulnerability analysis card for this area. And this place is close to a previously used infiltration route. Everything lines up. Looks solid. Even the infiltration route. Look over there, see that tidal flat? It's a bit far. But you see the one up there? That tidal flat? Yes. Isn't that the area where Lee Seoul, ranked 22nd in North Korea's power hierarchy, was escorted across the border multiple times during the old Central Party incident? That's right. I remember now. And not far from the tidal flat there was a mineral spring. A pine tree, a flat stone slab underneath. And if you moved that slab, there was a devoke beneath it. Exactly. Daebom nodded in agreement. I never thought Sang-wook would choose an old defection route as his hideout. This wouldn't be possible without help from a planted sleeper agent, or an active North Korean operations team. That bastard Sang-wook told me he commuted daily from his home in Guro, Seoul to Amazonland, complaining about traffic every day. How did he even think to build a hideout here? His registered address is in Guro, Seoul. But it looks like his actual base is in Ganghwa. They had been completely blindsided. No one expected him to choose a location like this for a hideout. Of course, they had maintained vulnerability, intelligence on the surrounding region, but planted sleeper agents avoided approaching existing devokes, fearing they might already be compromised. They never dared to dig one up and retrieve stored materials. If caught, the entire network painstakingly built over years could collapse. There might be a devoke here, where Sang-wook hid 30,000 United States dollars, a silenced pistol, a handgun, and poison needles. Intended for Gillimshang. If we search carefully, let's hit it immediately. Hey, did we coordinate the search warrant? Well, it might take a bit longer. What do you mean? I told you to rush the warrant. The atmosphere turned icy. At that moment, Kong Dae-bom cut in sharply. Why does nothing line up? If you hadn't kept defending Sang-wook, this would already be over. When did I defend him? I interrogated him, applied pressure. He's my friend's younger brother. And because of that, we extracted intel that Gillimshang's base is in Busan, narrowing the search area drastically. Juntae snapped back, his eyes narrowing. That kind of intel would have come out if we'd just beaten it out of him. Give me 2 days. I'd make him vomit up everything, even sewage. Dae-bom openly expressed his dissatisfaction with Juntae's softer investigative approach. Juntae flared up immediately. Senior, what is this, the 1980s? What? The 1980s? Yes, the 1980s. Have you thought about what kind of era we're living in now? You think that kind of thing still works? That's why I pushed for warrants. I'm asking if there's anything that could come back to bite us. Does the era feed you? Reds are reds. Those bastards never change. But if we don't follow procedure, we'll pay for it later. You cowardly bastard. This is an emergency. A crisis situation. What am I supposed to do if the law says otherwise? You straight a bastard. Are you the Blue House? Are you a politician? The leadership just changed. They're slashing budgets, shrinking organizations, tying the hands of prosecutors, police, and even the NIS. And now you're talking about warrants? We don't have the time for that right now. But if we don't stick to principles, the backlash later will be worse. Hey, look at the sea over there. Where? Dae-bom's temper reached a boiling point. Do you know where we are right now? This is a place where Reds used to walk in and out. like it was their own living room. Got it. Ending meant. How was today's episode? Juntae tracked Sang-wook's intricate route and discovered he had a hideout on Ganghwa Island. The motorcycle rider who vanished at Danyang Lake has been spotted again near Ganghwa Island, near the old North Korean infiltration route, the same path spies used in the past. Sang-wook's Audiobook is hidden, but Juntae doesn't know yet. Sang-wook has already collapsed into an ultrasonic coma. In the next episode, the team will raid the Ganghwa Hideout and uncover a shocking truth. Beauty Spy War releases new episodes every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, with combined weekend versions. Your subscriptions, likes, and notifications give us great strength. See you in episode 38. Thank you.